unbelievable. The fans, everybody around the world, the fighters. This is just one of those things.
Time for our tail of the tape. First up we have the Artist. They're coming up against the Artist. These two will be fighting in the welterweight division. So many fantastic champions have come through this weight class. Most recently, how about Terrence Crawford?
Todd, this is well anticipated. I'm so looking forward to this tear-up. These two are really up for it. You know what? Nobody believes they're going to lose.
Up first is the Artist from the United States of America. And they'll be facing the Artist from the United States of America.
This is going to be one hell of a fight.
The fighters are in the ring. It's time for the official introductions. Here's the Hall of Famer, Jimmy Lennon Jr.
This bout is scheduled for 8 rounds of boxing. In the red corner, from the United States of America, wearing the gray trunks with blue trim, the Artist. Fighting out of the blue corner from the United States of America, wearing the green trunks with red trim, the Artist.
Welcome inside this unique environment, a beautiful theater, ready for a fist fight.
Todd, one of a kind, right. Yes it is. You get fighters that know exactly what they want. They're driven, they're ambitious, and that makes the perfect machine.
What a great venue, and what a great matchup. Cannot wait for this one. These two fighters promised us an offensive show. Let's see if they deliver. Misses with that uppercut. Which one of these athletes is going to be the first to go down? The straight right just misses. This is such an amazing theater. So many great concerts have been performed here, but nothing quite like what we're going to see here.
This is that place you want to say, I fought there, I've been there, and now we are here.
Nice uppercut. The most difficult punch to land clean, and he just did it there. These two are the perfect dance partners.
Very close match. It shows the skill, the discipline, the respect both fighters have for each other, because no one dare do anything out of turn.
Holding nothing back here in the round. There's a counter shot. Good looking hook, but it was blocked. Neither one of these fighters want to see the judges' scorecards. Why weren't they more cautious? Oh, and they got rocked! You know that bell was sweet music to his ears.
Wow, it's like two different leagues.
I need you to switch back on. Get to this round. Good round. I like that from Aki. Good work out there round. You're starting to make mistakes and you're switching on.
Missing. Great work. Stay focused. Don't move back into the fight. Great.
Get back out there and win the round. Get back out there and switch on. Get this boxing back together. You got complacent. The fight's not over yet.
Look, keep doing what you're doing. The gaps will appear.
Relax. Let him back into it. Don't worry about that round.
Set him up, but you'll take him out. He's ready to go. He's absolutely shattered.
About that round, it was a bad round, but we don't care. Go out.
See it and ride it out. Go out there and finish him.
The referee calling for seconds out as we get set to jump back in the action.
Mind back, get your focus.
Good work. Don't forget the jab and don't get carried away. Think about the defense on the end.
On to the second round. Not the start that they wanted, but let's see what they can do in this round.
This is one of those situations. You've just been hurt. You've got to get out there again. Be smart. Be sharp. Don't be a fool. Don't get suckered in. Make him fight your fight. Hold him. Tie him up just until your head clears again and your legs come back again. Because if you don't, he's going to pop you off.
When you're fighting a counterpuncher, the feint can be such a good weapon. Pretend you're going to punch, make the counterpuncher throw a punch, and then you counter them.
They have got great ring IQ. Counterpunches are the best.
Catch and shoot. This fight has a real good flow to it. Good defense blocking that right uppercut. A counter fighter relies a lot on their instincts and reaction time. You've got to get in there quick to punch your opponent before he gets his fist back to block.
Reaction is second to none. It's the blink of an eye, and they're waiting for any little twitch you do. So you've got to fight a counter puncher smart.
Every time he throws a punch, a receipt is coming right back. The straight right just misses. Very close round with 10 seconds, and the artist has been dropped. What a knockout headshot. Let's watch it again. And they knew it when they threw it.
You're right, Todd. What a shot.
One, two, three, four.
What a huge momentum swing that's going to be, considering that round will be 10-8 after the knockdown.
Can make or break a fighter.
Doing what you're doing, the gaps will appear.
Okay, now you let him back into the fight that round. That's his round.
Your power shots. Good work. Don't forget the jab, and don't
Round. It's a bad round, all right? But we don't care. Go out there and win.
Don't be looking there for one shot at a time. Set him up, but you'll take him out. He's ready to go. He's absolutely shattered. He's hurt. He's ready to go.
Get back behind your jab. Basics. Just get your rhythm back, and then we
Go out there and finish him. Just get him on the end.
Your mind's on the job. Get back out there and win the round. Get out there.
That's it. Just start sticking a few body shots in there. Vary it up a little bit.
Mind back on the job. That's a terrible round, that is.
Time winding down as we get set to jump back in the action.
Don't give him any free shots. Keeps
League. Come on, switch on. Get your boxing back together. Put him back on him this round.
Let's get it started in round 3. His eyes look pretty clear here, Johnny. How do you think he's going to do after being knocked down in the last round?
What a knockdown. 1 minute. You need 1 hour to get over a shot like that. Now it's down to conditioning. Now it's down to mental strength and preparation. It's how you are going to deal with this.
They're both going for the KO. It's so obvious. And at some point, the corner needs to decide we have to protect. And down goes the artist. I want to see that again, but from a different angle.
A shot from the gods took him out.
One, two, three, four, five, six. And you still want to
They're back on their feet, but how long will they stay there?
That is a show of character. When you're put down, your regionals hurt, your chin's hurt, your body's hurting, and you've got to get up, suck it up and think, right, I'm back in the game again. It's so hard for a fighter.
Need to pick things up here in the second half of the round.
Is that ever hope? Remember the fighter Evander Holyfield? He could be behind on points up until the last 10 seconds, but he's fighting like he's going to put it back. That's the kind of hope we need to see.
He needs to be careful not to punch himself out. What a nightmare scenario! That was the moment. Whoa, wait a minute! And they got... And the artist will be forced down. Cue up the replay machine. I have got to see that again.
Even I've got to see that again. Where did that come from?
One round, 2 knockdowns, each by a different fighter.
Sometimes you talk about drawing first blood. What does that tell you?
Come on, you've let him back into this.
Okay, I'm happy. I like that round. Good work. Just keep him on the end of that.
Find your jab basics, get your rhythm back, then we go again.
Start sticking in a few body shots in there. Bury it up a little bit so we can't do you
Right, do you? Come on, you've let him back into this. You're better than this kid. Go back out there and win the round. Get back behind your jab basics. Just get your rhythm back. And
He's ready to go, but you've got to be smart. Otherwise,
terrible round that is. Come on, you've let him back into the fight.
good man, good man. Just say him again. Don't change too much. Keep doing what you...
Come on, switch on. Get your boxing back together and put it back on him.
weren't loading up, but you were still landing your power shots. Good
And
work.
that'll do it for the minute break as we get set to get back in the action.
And he's going to be confident.
Dude, good work. Good work out there. The jab's working nice. Those 1-2s...
And there's the bell to start round 4. Both fighters knocked down in the last round. What do we have in store for us in this one?
That is showing the fitness, that is showing the stamina, that is showing the hard work done in the gym. If you can get knocked down and get back up and knock your opponent down, they've got it.
Is he going to punch himself out, though? That jab was blocked. You hear people talk about a boxer's chin. Do they have a good chin? Do they have a glass jaw? Those are questions that are being answered here tonight.
I've seen some fights with a granite chin. You can hit them with a sledgehammer, they are not going to move. But then I've seen some mad punchers with a chin like a crisp. As soon as you touch them, they're gone. And this is the danger spot.
He's putting the pedal to the metal, but has to be careful that he doesn't run out of gas. They need to be careful they don't punch themselves out here. Oh my, that's a game changer. How did they... Oh, wait a minute. This may do... And down goes the artist. Let's see that again.
I've got to see that again.
That'll be a 10-8 round for sure with the knockdown.
I love the response though. Got back up, took a deep breath and thought, right, brush it off, get on with the job.
Just get him on the...
Listen, he switched off. What's he doing? Switch on, switch on.
That's it. Just start sticking a few body shots in there.
It's a tougher fight and he's going to be confident. You've got to take that confidence away.
Be looking there for one shot at a time. Set him up, but you'll take him out. He's ready to go. He's absolutely shattered. He's hurt. He's ready to go, but you've got to be smart.
Get back out there. You need to win this round. Get your mind back.
Finish him. You were thinking. You were smart. You were...
Just get your shots off. Don't give him anything. Go back and win the rounds.
Forget the jab and don't get carried away. Think about the defense on the end.
Worry about it. I need you to get back out.
Unfortunately, this fighter not going to get more time to heal up and get a breather. Right back into the action.
Just box him. Be smart. Get your shots off and don't give him anything. Go back and win.
Things are starting to heat up now as we enter the fifth. He got knocked down in the last round. Let's see what he can do here.
That knockdown we just saw was a heavy knockdown. I'd be very, very surprised if he'll come out fresh as a daisy. That's not going to happen. He's got to hustle now. He's got to bluff it.
You can see the heavy breathing, but that's not slowing him down. One of the best attributes to have in boxing has nothing to do with boxing. It's how well you can take a punch to the face.
What a gift. What a gift it is to have a chin where you know you can walk through anything and everything. When you let those shots go and it's just bouncing off and they're walking you down, it's so demoralizing. It absolutely breaks your heart. What else can you do?
The only fear you have with this fighter is has he punched himself out? And he scores with the counter. Is he going to punch himself out, though? Deciding to let it all hang out here in this round. Gotta let your hands go a little bit. It's okay to be aggressive now. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. How much cardio was put in for this fight? It may come down to that.
There's a lot on the line here.
Just get him on the end of the jab. You're getting your time in already. That right hand is beautiful.
What you doing? Come on, you're switching off. You've got to place it
Up a little bit so he can't figure you out. Great work.
Roz, you had everything in the bag. Now you've let him back into it.
He's ready to go. He's absolutely shattered. He's hurt. He's ready to go, but you've got to be smart. Otherwise, he'll see it and he'll ride it out. Go out there and
Go out there and win this next round.
and keep doing what you're doing. The gaps will appear.
Go up there and win the round. I need you to get back out there. I need you to win this.
Not missing. Great work. Stay focused. Don't let him back into the fight.
Just box in. Be smart. Just get your shots.
Time winding down as we get set for another round.
He's ready to go. He's
One round that you've lost, don't worry about it. Get your mind back on the job.
Let's start the sixth. How much is left in their tank after last round?
An amazing pace and tempo set in the last round. Can you keep this up? Me personally, I don't think that's possible. And if they can, their training, their conditioning would have been ridiculous, like they're in the army. But these guys, if they can keep up this pace, we are in for a great night.
You don't see a lot of welterweights that can bring you one-punch KO power, but these two can.
This is when you get in the ring feeling like you're King Kong, because you know you've got a chin that is not going to get dented.
Good defense to block the hook. The jab can't find a home. What heart, what desire, but at what cost? Every every time he throws a punch, a receipt is coming right back. You can tell one of these fighters is starting to fade. What does he need to do to get back in this contest?
Now this is about desire. This is about character. This is about want.
They need to be careful they don't punch themselves out here. The corner's got to take a good look at their fighter. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. We've heard the old phrase, this might come down to who wants it more, but it might come down to who's in better shape.
This is when you talk about championship material.
Will appear.
Okay, now he's switching off. He's starting to make mistakes. He's switching off.
Some free shots. Keep smart. Just get him on the end.
Into it. Now it's a tougher fight, and he's going to be confident. He'll take that.
That's it. Just start sticking a few body shots in there. Vary it up a little bit so he can't figure you out. Great work. You were thinking. You were smart. You were loading up.
I need you to get back out there. I need you to win this round.
Jab. And don't get carried away. Think about the defense on the end of what.
Boxing, be smart. Get your shots off, and don't give him anything. Go back and
keep doing what you're doing. The gaps will appear.
I need you to focus on what you're doing.
The referee calling for seconds out as we get set for another round.
Be looking there for one shot at a time.
Go back out there and win the round. Get back behind the jab. Basics. Just get your rhythm back and go.
Here we go, it's round 7. Not sure these two fighters can keep up the pace we saw last round, but you know they're gonna try.
Exerted a lot of energy in the fight so far. Now they're shattered. This is what you call championship rounds. If you have done the work, slept right, ate right, prepped right, I'm expecting you to get through this. If not, if you've cheated, the ring can be the loneliest place in the world.
Stamina is off the charts. Incredible work. Hold that thought. So much for defensive, and the artist has been dropped. We need to see that again. Some amazing boxing right there.
That's lights out right there.
At some point, the corner may have to intervene here because this fighter won't stay down.
The corner need to think nice and sharp. They know their fight. They know what their fight is capable of doing and what their fight can and cannot take. This is going to be a tough decision to make.
We're at the halfway point. There's no doubt who's won this round so far.
Perfect game plan. The thing is, can anybody figure out what to do to change this? It's a perfect start.
Good defense with that left jab. A lot of effort being exerted here. 10 seconds to go, and what domination we've seen in this round. Boy, this next round is going to be crucial considering the knockdown we just witnessed.
You've been put down, you've got to think right, survive and then give it back the next round.
When you go out there.
Yes, I like that round. Good round. Feel good. Stay focused.
Stepping round. I need you to go back out there. I need you to win smart.
Just keep him on the end of that jab. You're getting your timing all there.
Just box him. Just be smart. Just get your shots off and don't give him anything. Go back and win the round, right? It's only one round that you've lost. Don't worry about it.
Don't be looking there for one shot at a time. Set him up, or you'll take him.
Come on. You've let him back into the fight. You're much better than this guy.
He's ready to go, but you've got to be smart. Otherwise, you'll see it and ride it out.
Back together and put it back on him this round.
Working nice. Those 1-2s straight down the middle.
The referee calling for seconds out. Unfortunately, this fighter not going to get more time to heal up and get a breather.
Good man, good man. Just same again. Don't change too much. Keep doing what you're doing.
Round 8, and we're off again. They really got banged up last round. What can they do here to change the momentum?
What a heavy knockdown. How are they going to come back from that? They staggered back to the corner. They've got to freshen them up, alert them again, get them back on point again. This round, they've got to coast around. Don't get involved. Give yourself another 3 minutes to get your head clear.
Well, just a couple rounds left, Johnny. What's your assessment so far?
Don't get trigger happy, because all of a sudden you're going to be gassing yourself out trying to get that shot, and that's when they catch you.
Starting to take some deep breaths now, but still fighting hard. Every time they throw a shot, they get countered. This has been a very competitive round as we reach the midway point.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. It's like a match made in heaven.
They block the hook. What do you think of this fight so far, Johnny?
What can they change? Can they slow the pace down? Can they hope to...
I gotta stop you here, Johnny, as we pick up the heat. So much for defensive abilities. I thought we were gonna see the finish there.
Defense, defense, defense is everything, because they got shot once. They know they can get caught again. So for now, just defense. Work on defense.
You know the scorecards are gonna be all over the place in this one. Another win, another unanimous decision victory.
This is the last thing we expected. What a fight, what a style, what a pace to get a unanimous decision. That is mad. I didn't see that coming. I thought this would be tight. This is nowhere near tight.